I tell you what, the hard-headed never learn. After the events of what happened with Charlie Kirk, all these people thought it would be clever to go online and just say the most foul, disgusting things you ever heard anybody say. Which is interesting because nobody's really, people that disagree with him didn't like him, but he wasn't on the top of the list of people that they disliked the most. And now everybody, well, not now, but initially, everybody on the left had something to say, from don't expect me to have empathy, to, I'm sorry, not sorry, all kinds of weird, just off-key stuff. And initially thought it was cool. Until they realized, well, their jobs didn't like it. A lot of jobs you work for, you need to look at the contract, man. You got to be careful what you say sometimes to some of these people. You know what I mean? Like, not to the people, but what you say online. Especially if there's a company that's worried about how its public image is. And when you put stuff on these websites or these social medias, not websites, but on social media, these are public places. These aren't private accounts. And now the people that said, don't expect me to have empathy, want you to have empathy for them because they've lost their jobs. I don't understand that one. I mean, whatever happened to, if you ain't got nothing good to say about somebody, just don't say nothing at all. Just easier that way. The part that cracks me up, though, you hear some people talk about, oh, freedom of speech. What about freedom of speech? Well, you're free to say what you want, but your employer doesn't have to employ you. It's not mandatory that your job keeps you. You have to meet set of requirements, and you sign a contract to agree to all that stuff. So when you start saying crazy stuff online, they can take your job. You're still free to say what you want. And aren't these the same people that started the cancel culture in the first place? It's kind of like the chickens have come home to roost. But poor people aren't the only ones getting hit. The rich aren't immune, or at least the successful aren't immune. Apparently, Jimmy Kimmel said a distasteful joke, and they let him go. But to be fair, that show wasn't funny anyway. I think most of the late night shows not funny anymore in the States. They used to be funny back in the day in the 90s. Now, it's just a bunch of wokery. That's wild, though. You, a comedian, got fired for telling some bad jokes. That's pretty bad, bro. But anyway, y'all take care.